We're excited to be here as we take a look at traditions, both here at Parker and at home. We start the show by looking at objects that are meaningful to us.
The third grade has been studying meaningful objects. We think they're important because they're passed down through generations and represent family traditions. We share these objects with our classes and we're able to ask each other questions about them. Today we will share some of these meaningful objects with you.
My object is a Mayflower pin. We got the Mayflower pin because we have ancestors who were on the Mayflower. It is a small silver pin and says Mayflower on it. It also has a small engraving of the Mayflower on it. The Mayflower pin is important to my family because it ties us to American history. It is also important because it was handed down from my great-grandma to my mom.
My meaningful object is an Independencia coin. My coin is big compared to other coins. It is also made out of gold, silver, and bronze. It is a circle, and there's a picture on both sides that I think is a god. So when I was a little baby, my mom and dad wanted to give something to me and my kids, if we have any. It is important to me and my family because it celebrates the 200-year anniversary of Mexico's independence. My meaningful object is a type of baby. She has red wings on her back, and they are still soft and fuzzy. Her legs are long and thin, but there's not a lot of stepping. Her fur is dirty white and flattened, but still soft. The nose is light pink, and it feels like a small claw. It is shaped like a square. Her eyes are green on the inside, but black on the outside. My grandmother, who lives in New York, bought me Phoebe when I was born, and that is why it is very important to me. The Grandma Frida is bigger than me. It is a cabinet. On one of the cabinets, there's something that looks like a frog, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. My dad and uncle used it to store candy. When they were small, they had to reach in the cabinet and feel for stuff because I couldn't see in the drawer. When I heard this, I started to laugh. I started to pretend I was them by reaching in the cabinet and feeling for stuff. The cabinet was my great-grandma's who gave it to my dad. When my Grandma Frida was older, she traveled around the world and went to France, which is the place the cabinet came from. We now store our stuff in it, and that's what makes it important to my family. My special family object is a scroll. It's made out of ancient paper. The scroll is long and rolled and stored in a cork container. The scroll was written by my great-great-grandmother, Manuel Finford, who lived in Lesko, Poland in the late 1800s. The scroll is important to my family because it shows dedication to Manuel's work. It's a reminder of where my family is from. It shows the importance of our religious system. This year we have learned about corn, beans, and squash during our little studies. Corn, beans, and squash are also known as three sisters. Long ago, girls would harvest three sisters. The beans would wrap around the corn and shade the squash. Girls would plant 2 rows of corn so no one felt like their crops were being harvested last. Woodland Activity Day is the day we try skills we have learned from our Native American studies. Chef Zach made 3 Sisters soup from Woodland Activity Day for our snack this year. It was cold outside, so it warmed us up and helped us to learn more about the food. The soup is really tasty. I like the 3 Sisters soup because I like the sweet veggies. I like it because it's warm, salty, and sweet. Please watch as we show you how to make your own soup.
To make 3 Sisters soup, you will need chicken stock, pinto beans, roasted butternut squash, and last but not least, fresh thyme. To prepare the pinto beans, soak dried pinto beans in room temperature water overnight. The next day, rinse the pinto beans and set in a bowl.